Declan, you don't know what's coming. I'm nervous. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel for a whole new video. This is a very special video because this is my 1 year anniversary here on YouTube, and I thought it would be amazing to do a reaction video to Kendall's video, the one where she travelled to Scotland to surprise a subscriber, and that subscriber was me. Let's get right into it. That was one take. Okay, so I have the video right here in front of me, and I have not seen this in a while. I've probably watched it maybe 3 or 4 times and then kind of skipped to like my favourite parts, so I've not seen it properly in probably like the first month it was posted. So here goes.
I am currently at the airport because I am doing something really unlike me. I am normally a very planned person. I have this subscriber named Declan, and he lives in Scotland, and I started talking to him years ago. He's been a supporter of mine for a really long time, and he's extremely talented when it comes to makeup. And I've been trying to get him to start a channel for a really long time. So the only thing that he's missed—
That's actually true. So Kendall did try and get me to start a channel for the longest time. Like she was the first person to ever tell me to start a channel, and I think I have the screenshots here from our very first conversation ever on Snapchat, and she kind of planted that seed of me being like, maybe I should begin YouTube. I honestly thought nobody would watch me, but I was wrong.
Missing right now is a computer. So I started looking up, you know, how much it is to ship a computer to Scotland because I had an extra one. And I was just like, you know what?
You guys, okay, here's a little tip. If you're someone that wants to start YouTube, just begin. I remember telling Kendall that I wanted to wait till I had everything, and honestly, I feel like once you begin YouTube, your entire setup changes millions of times. So even when I thought I had everything except for the laptop, which she surprised me with, I thought I was like set. I thought I was ready, and then when I began, I was like, wait, this mic isn't working. Or wait a minute, this lighting situation isn't what I need right now. And then I learned more as I went on. So if you want to begin, just begin.
It'd be a lot better if I just hand delivered it. So we're currently on our way to Scotland. So I got his address because I told him that I have an extra computer, which I did. I actually was going to ship him.
She did. She lied to me. She told me that she was just going to send me a laptop, which I fought her so hard on. I was like, no, if I want something, I need to earn it. But then I realised that the well had truly ran dry, and I had absolutely no money left. And I actually have a story time on that. If you want to see it, I'll link it somewhere on the screen. And you know, Kendall and me got talking. I told her, you know, I don't really know what to do. I'm trying to save for one. Does this one work? Like, I linked one to eBay that was only like £70, and Kendall was like, I don't think that's going to work. And then we just left the conversation. Here's what happened next.
Then my cousin's laptop broke and she needed it anyway. So we're gonna get him a new one. He thinks that I am shipping one to him right now, like an older one. So he's waiting for the delivery person to come. I told him that they would be there on April 2nd, and I am the delivery person. So he's gonna be literally shook when I just show up all the way from America on his doorstep. But he's really, really deserving, and I'm so grateful for everything that I have with YouTube and like where I'm at, and I just want to really help someone else get their start. Let's go on this adventure. First we're going to London, and then we're taking another plane to Scotland.
We made it to London.
Oh my god, I'm so tired.
Bear in mind, I know what it takes for Kendall to travel all the way over here, so that was like a big deal. I know she has underlying health issues, so when I seen her at my door, I was like, oh my god, because I know how much that took out her, so it meant everything, like everything.
We get on this next flight and sleep. We have like 4 hours until we get on the flight to Scotland. Well, we have made it to Glasgow.
Okay, something that you guys don't know is that Kendall was actually talking to me during all of this, and I had no idea that she was in the same country as me. Like, she was not Snapchatting, Instagramming on her story, her Insta story. She was putting up pictures of her dog and stuff, and her cousin Janelle was sending them to her or uploading them for her. So I was like, oh, so shook. She got me good.
Alright, so today is the big day. Today is the day we are going to surprise Declan. Came all the way to Scotland just for this moment, and it's gonna be insane. So I wanted to explain a little bit more about what I'm doing and why I'm doing this. I'm sure some of you are like, you flew all the way to Scotland? Yeah, so I met this subscriber, Declan, years ago. We just started talking and got to know each other, and he was just so nice, and he's never asked me for anything. He's never asked me for a shout out, and getting to know him over the years, I've learned a lot about him, and I've learned that he basically, to be able to be a caretaker for his mom who's chronically ill, and so Declan stays home, and as someone with, you know, not the best health myself, I just find that to be so admirable. And the thing about Declan is he has so much talent, like raw, natural talent, and he's completely self-taught when it comes to makeup. He's taught himself everything he knows, and basically a few weeks ago we were talking about, you know, getting his channel going and how I want him to make a channel and stuff, and I finally found out that he only had about $200-ish saved for a laptop, and he was gonna buy a 2008 Mac. And just as, you know, someone who does this for a living, I know that that's just gonna be so hard to work with, if it even works out.
And now I understand how difficult that would have been. Like, at the time I had no idea, because I mean, I had never had like anything by Apple other than a phone, so I didn't really understand like editing software and the time it takes. So she was so right with that one.
At all. So it's a pretty exciting day. I'm gonna go get him the laptop right now. We're gonna go to the Apple store, and then we're gonna just go to his house, take the train, and hopefully we can find it. We're lucky the sun came out for us today.
Welcome to the Apple store. Alright, go to the laptops. Over here.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't like the rose gold, he can always return it.
Yeah, right. Imagine someone showing up to someone's house with a MacBook Air and me being like, oh god, I really don't like rose gold. Can you imagine how rude that would be? Yeah, right. Like, that's not me. She could have showed up with like a pencil and I would have been like, oh my god, is that for me?
But it's kind of the new cool one, so.
It's pretty cool.
I'm so nervous.
He is good because literally he's probably going to hate you for a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's surprise.
Yeah.
Let's hope he takes surprises.
Yeah, hopefully.
Let's hope he takes surprises, right, is what the cashier just said. And I don't know how I still feel about this. This was like a year ago and I am still shook.
That's so cool. So what's it that you do on YouTube? Was it something you're on your own channel, or is it?
Yeah, I do like crime type of.
She's so humble. She's like, yeah, I do like true crime and stuff. Like, Kendall, you have nearly 2 million followers. Like, what the hell? You know? Oh my god.
Conspiracies, like stories, like a bunch of different stuff. And we have a podcast of our stuff.
I love a podcast.
Yeah, I love the
Honestly, subscribe to it. Let me. I'll listen to your podcast.
Okay, it's called the Mile Higher Podcast.
That girl that's asking what the podcast is, she's going to be shook once she watched it. I'm speaking in like as if it's just happening, but she was probably shook as soon as she seen the podcast and was like, oh my god.
Yeah, look what we got. Here we come. Gotta go catch the train. I'm so nervous.
Okay, so just to share with you guys how much that day meant to me, I still have the bag. The exact bag that my laptop came in, because it meant so much. Like, I was like, she spoiled me. So I kept the bag.
Here we go.
Nervous.
We're doing it.
I know, there's no turning back now. We got the laptop. Imagine if he like wasn't home.
Oh, I know.
This is why I made sure he was gonna be home. I was like, the laptop is gonna be delivered on April 2nd between 9 and 12. And he totally bought it. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, sounds good. And I was like, make sure you're home at this time.
She did actually, and I remember like telling my mum the day before, I was like, Mum, I'm gonna be FaceTiming Kendall, so I'm gonna go up like really early, I'm gonna put my makeup on, I'm gonna put some nice clothes on, and I am just so glad that I hoovered my room. How much of a Virgo thing is that? I'm actually shaking, you guys. I'm like, ah! I had no clue.
Alright, we just got off the train. We're here. We're in Declan's small little town, and we're gonna head to his house now, which I think is like a 5-minute walk. I'm really nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I'm like shaking. Oh, let's just go do this. This is so crazy. Alright, he lives right up here.
It's so funny. Okay, so my house number is an even house number, and the way that my town is split up, it's all even numbers, and then on the other side it's all odd numbers. But Kendall went to the odd number side, obviously because my number would be in between, and when she couldn't find my house number, she was like, oh my god, Josh, what if we've been catfished? It's so funny. I was like, no, never do that.
I seriously can't
like,
believe we're doing this. We've been lost for a little while. We don't know where his house is, but hopefully we find it.
I know where this part is, and it's literally like away over there. So they're close-ish.
I don't think it's exactly. I think it's one of these right here. There's a cat.
What if it's not him? No, just stand behind me. What if it's not him? It's gotta be.
Did you guys hear that part? Josh said, there's a cat. He knows me too well.
It's gotta be. Alright, I'm going in.
Okay, little behind the scenes part. I am literally lying on this bed listening to the Mile Higher podcast. At the very moment, they're outside my house. And I have no idea. So I'm like lying down with my makeup like this. Oh, well, maybe not like that. I'm not like a mummy. But I was lying like this, and chat goes to the door, and I wake up and I'm thinking, who's that? So I go downstairs, and you guys will see in a minute, I'm like all shocked because I'm thinking, have I just fallen asleep? Like listening to their podcast, have I just fallen asleep and then dreamt that they're here? I don't know. Is something weird happening?
Hopefully this is him. Hopefully this is him.
Hi, is Declan here?
Hey! I know who you are!
I wanted to give you a little hand delivery.
Oh my goodness.
Did you have any idea I was coming?
No!
Josh is here too.
What's up, man?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. Oh my gosh, we like trying to find a thing.
I was absolutely like shocked. I'm actually gonna cry because it's just bringing back like so many emotions. I remember seeing Josh with a camera and Kendall and being like, what do I look at? Who do I look at? Who do I say hi to? And this was just, you need to understand how like completely oblivious I was to all of this. I was only done up in glam because she was going to FaceTime me. So then when she showed up at my house, I was like, things like this don't happen to people like me. Like this doesn't happen to someone like me.
Sorry. Oh, come in, oh my god, I'm so... How are you? Come in. Good to see you.
I was like lying down, like still like dressed, like I'm waiting the delivery, like so that I can get up, and I'm like, oh, it's waiting.
Yeah. I was like, I gotta tell him to like that little Skype or something so he'll be ready.
So much shock. I was sitting waiting.
I bet.
I did not see that coming.
I know. It's been really hard to lie for you for like quite 3 weeks. We've been lying about it. So. Yeah. So I wanted to bring you a laptop right to you. Just wanted to deliver it. And
Little story time as well. This entire situation is so much weirder, which I think we speak a little bit about in the video actually. I had a dream that Kendall was coming over here. Kendall and Josh. And we went to the Blair Estate, which is a castle right up behind my house. And when she came here, the entire thing happened exactly like the dream. So it's as if like I had like a premonition that she was coming because I dreamt the whole thing. So when I fell asleep on my bed that day that she actually showed up, you can imagine just how shocked I was. I was like, oh no, something's went wrong. I've fallen, I've bumped my head, and this is the result.
wanted to deliver it. And we looked into shipping it, and I was like, you know what? At that point,
You know, I had no idea what to say there because they had literally just went above and beyond like nobody's ever done for me in my entire life, apart from family, of course. And I had just, what a tough year it had been. And the first thing that she done for me, like, and I don't want to cry, But the first thing that she done was give me a cuddle. And I was like, damn, how did I get so lucky to have a friend like those two? So when she handed me that laptop, I had no idea what to say because I just couldn't believe it. Like, still in shock.
Might as well just come. Kendall, it's me.
I know who you are, I know exactly because you tell me.
Oh, really?
My mum is so Scottish, and I remember like Kendall and Josh were sitting on the couch. Josh could understand my mum a little bit better than Kendall, but Kendall was like not being able to understand like a word, but she was like trying to be polite. And I remember saying to my mum, I was like, Mum, you're going to have to like slow it down and talk English because they're not understanding you. She slowed it down and still continued to speak Scottish. I was like, Mum, they don't know what you're saying.
Nice to meet you. Sit down, do you like tea, coffee?
Oh, I'm good for now.
You
Yeah.
sure? Yeah.
I'm glad we found you guys. We kept like walking around. Your neighbors were like, "You need help?"
Like, what are you guys doing?
This is crazy.
You can see in that moment, I'm just sitting there like,
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
Sit down. Oh, keep filming.
I am trying to act so calm during this, but I don't know what was up, but my jaw was like going like that, and I don't know why. It's like a nervous twitch, and I was just trying to ask questions and like breathe, but I was like shaking because remember I guess I had never really seen them as like a YouTuber, you know. I'd seen them as my friends, but then when they showed up and all of this was happening, I was very shook that they had came all this way. And when I had seen cameras for the first time like that, like, because I had never seen this setup before, I was just very in shock. I don't know which other word to use other than shock.
I knew you'd be shocked.
See, when Mum said, you don't know who that is, I'm like, I have an American voice. And you never like hear that here, so that's true.
I had to like, I've been pretending like I posted good morning at like my time at home so you wouldn't guess, and I've been like posting videos from home so that you wouldn't like figure out that I was here. So we're here all day, we can hang out, and I thought maybe we could do
When she told me that, I was like, oh, I could not believe it.
like a video, maybe you can transform me into an alien. All the stuff we wanted to do.
And you can see the Blade Estate.
Yes, we can go do whatever you want all day, the whole day.
And actually breathe, that's going to take like a minute.
I know.
Wow, thank you so much. I think I said it's going to like take like 12 months. I was right.
Of course.
That's so new.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
when I realised that in that moment, when it was like a brand new laptop, I was like, is she kidding me? I didn't even know what to say. Like, how do you react to something like that?
Because Lord, I bet he has heart pounding. All he ever does is talk about you.
Oh, thank you so much.
In that moment, I was like, Mom, play it cool.
I just want to
When she said that, I was honestly like, get out of here.
I know.
My physical.
I'm just going to hit the road. No.
Of course. We just really believe in you, and I know that like you just need the tools to be able to get there.
And I appreciate that so much. You know, that means everything to me.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. We were talking about it, and she was talking to me about how you were looking at a computer. She was asking me about should he get a 2008 computer and stuff. I was like, no. Let's just get him a computer. And then we're like, why don't we just go there? We always want to go to Scotland. So.
Oh my God! I don't even. Oh. I don't even know what to say still. I did not see that coming.
I know. It was pretty random. I just just randomly booked the ticket. We're like, let's just go.
Oh my God, all he ever does is talk about you.
Oh.
He always talks about you.
I talk about him a lot too. He's really become my friend over the years.
He's like, I need to go up really early in the morning because Kendall and I are going on FaceTime. I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah,
well, perfect for editing.
It's amazing.
I just know how he's feeling. That's why he's all weird. This
I know. It's nerve-wracking.
Like my whole body was twitching. At this point, it was my leg, and I'm like, I don't even know how to explain it. I was just so nervous because I just never seen any of it coming, or I guess I did see it coming in a dream, and then couldn't believe it happened.
I'm nervous too.
Oh. Yes. Well, it's gonna be so good. I don't even know what to
I know.
I don't even know what to look. I'm like, wait a minute, I need like 12 months. 12 months, man. I'm just telling you, the both of you on Instagram that I had a dream that you came here and
Yeah.
you ditched me and went
I
for
know.
a plane and I was like left at the plane to stay and I'm like, that was weird. I drove here and They did not ditch me though, which is good. Even driving.
You have no idea how weird that was when you told me that. I was like, this kid is psychic. Like, I mean, that is a pretty, like, a premonition.
I know,
to have a
that's
dream like that. I couldn't believe that. And that was, like, a couple days after I booked it. So I was like, that is the weirdest thing. Like, he's gonna think it's a dream.
So, like, this is the mic. I have...
Yeah, you're ready to go.
Everything now.
You're ready to go. So I have some makeup I brought.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my whole carry-on bag was makeup.
Oh my god. In this moment, right, okay, oh, that played itself there. In this moment, Kendall, like previous to this, had started a conversation with me on Instagram, like, what's your favourite makeup brand? And I was just like, I was really into it. I was talking to her for like hours, like, oh, I love Anastasia, Makeup Revolution, I love ELF. I was like, what's your favourite? She was telling me hers, you know, so we were having like a back and forth conversation. And little did I know that every single thing that I was telling her that I loved, she was then going and buying and bringing to me, and I had no idea. Like, they both went just so above and beyond to like surprise me with everything that I loved and more. I mean, I still don't know what I've done to deserve that. I don't know.
And then
it really spoiled me.
First of all, we had to get some Anastasia.
Kendall.
So I tried to find the Prism one, but they don't make it anymore.
My goodness.
So I hope the Riviera one is good because it still has some like colors.
Yeah, see when she said that, like, I hope that one's okay. I'm like, as if I'm gonna be like, no, oh, I really wanted the other one. Oh, that one's not okay. Like, can you imagine that? Like, really? I'm so grateful. It's actually the palette that I'm wearing today on my eyes. And the other palette that she gave me as well. It's a mixture. Oh, thank you. Of course. And thank you, Josh, as well. This is like all the brand new stuff. Look at that. I've never tried Anastasia.
I know, you told me that. I was like,
lips.
you have to try the shadows then. Yeah, that's why I was asking you. I'll try to be discreet.
God. Good liars.
I know. Gosh.
I don't know. I can't believe I said that. It's like, you guys are really good liars. And they are good liars.
I don't know if that's something to be proud of or not.
Yeah.
And that's like the biggest secret that you do.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
definitely.
sure, yeah.
I have never surprised anyone. I've never ever surprised anybody.
I'm really overwhelmed.
I know.
You have spoiled me so much. Like, this is amazing.
Of course.
I'm so grateful and I can't wait to... God. God,
It's not
I
a
don't
big
even know
deal.
what to say. This is a huge deal. That part there, I'm so emotional. That part there is like one of my favourite little clips because, I don't know, it just like shows our friendship. And I don't know, like I got to bond with them, the both of them, and just got to know them on a whole other level. And I just feel like when I met them, I was like, oh my god, I found my people in life. Like, I'd never met someone that I just clicked with like straight away. This part here is so funny. Everybody kept wondering why Kendall and Josh were punching a tree. These trees they are so tall to begin with. Like, I'm still crying. They are like marshmallows. So when they came here, I was like, oh, that's a punching tree. They're like, a punching tree? I'm like, have you not got them in America? So I told her to go and punch the tree and she would see that it's really, really soft, and they were shook. Okay, during this makeup, I was so nervous because I had never had a moment to prepare for this. Like, I never had any of the stuff set up the way that I wanted, like the lights. I never had the makeup that I was using, like, set up. I was just, like, on the spot, and I was like, Declan, it's now or never. Let's get this done. And for a split second, and I don't think anybody knows this to this day, not even Kendall, I was so close to saying, let's not film. Like, let's just spend the day together. I was so close to saying it because I was just scared. Like, it's such a scary thing to begin YouTube, as I'm sure many of you guys probably want to, but it's frightening and I get it. But then something inside of me was like, Declan, stop being scared. Let's do this, and let's do this now. And Kendall, bless her, she was so supportive during like this entire filming because I was messing up so much. Like, I was so nervous, and she was so patient with me. Like, honestly, she was going through it, like how to talk to the camera with me and where to look, even though the whole time I ended up looking to like at the side towards the little viewfinder, even though I knew not to do that. But still, you live and learn, right?
I was still standing there. You guys are like looking at your phones on this.
I completely forgot to tell her, like, we were taking pictures and videos and I'm just like scrolling through my phone. You can't see me at that point, but you can only see my arm. And I'm just like looking at my phone, scrolling, like editing. Josh is doing the same, and Kendall's that whole time just sitting there like, and nobody told her.
So what an adventure that was.
They actually left at, I think it was 1 or 2 in the morning. I think it was close to 2 because they missed the last train and they stayed at my house. I offered them to like stay the entire night, but they had to get back to their hotel because they were leaving very early the next day. And it was a wild day. Like, we had pizza, we chilled, we spoke about everything. We just like chilled in my bedroom for the most of it. We spoke about our lives. Like, it was an amazing like bonding experience with them, just to like take our friendship to the next level, because this is someone that I had been speaking to for years just online, and it just goes to show that if you make a friendship online, it's real, and sometimes you're meant to cross paths for a reason.
After spending time with Declan, I obviously got to know him more in person than I even did over messaging, and I am glad. I think I had a really good judge of character for who he was. He is seriously such a good and deserving person. I don't want to get into like details of his personal life, but his mom and him have been through some serious shit in their lives. Like, they're very strong people, and Declan was very bullied. No one he knows like wears makeup.
Who's laughing now though?
You know, gets weird looks. Like, people are just not as accepting there where he lives in this tiny town.
Yeah, I am actually, in my town, the only boy that wears makeup. Like, I have never seen where I live another boy that wears makeup, which might seem so bizarre if you're from like a giant city, but I'm from a very small town, so doing what I do is like a huge deal. Like, there's no one else that does it here.
YouTube's gonna be so cool for him to just branch out and like talk to people. So clearly I believe in him a lot, and it would mean a lot to me if you go check out his channel. Maybe subscribe, you know, see his first video that we worked on together. It was really fun to film, and he's so talented. I mean, this was so last minute. I threw this on him literally like day of, like, hey, you wanna turn me into an alien? So he—
Of course though, of course Kendall wanted to be an alien. Like, duh, the queen of conspiracy theories.
Didn't have like everything as set up as I'm sure he would have liked to, but he did such a good job, and it was really fun.
Okay guys, so there you have it. That was my very first ever video posted to YouTube. It was an incredible experience, and I'm so grateful to Kendall and Josh. To this day, I feel so lucky to have the start of YouTube that I got, because that doesn't usually happen. I'm also really grateful to every single one of you guys that have watched me since the beginning, to comment on all my videos, to follow me on my social medias, and have been keeping up with me since the very beginning. I love you guys, and thanks to you, you're making my crazy dreams come true. I have put together this little collection for the end of the video. It's funny, it's sad, it'll make you laugh, it will make you cry. Enjoy. Hello? Is this thing on? Guys, and welcome to my first ever video. I'm here with a special guest.
Hi. Hey
guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Show me how you want it to be. What do you guys think of this new hairdo? So, oh my god, big tan hands. bright. Then again, you did. So thanks for the video idea. I really needed the money. You through how I created this really natural, dewy concealer for everyday makeup. I know so many of you are going to be like, oh, these studio lights are warm. Previously on Weird World, my Weird World playlist. Here on my channel, I have covered so many interesting cases and I'm sure there is so much for you to watch. Matthew Perry as Chandler. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and happy Halloween. Should I play this music? Time to make change. I want this channel to be changed. Close. Nearly not check.
Expose. Don't show.
Just to be cutesy. Hey everybody and welcome back to my channel. We'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I didn't want to unwind that I was so scared. Kendall interrupts her own podcast at my door. And she's like, hello. I'm like, oh
That was
my
so
gosh,
crazy,
dude.
I know.
What is going on?
Don't show.
Hello, everyone.
People were like, she snapped. She's like, no, she snapped. Yeah.
Holy shit, that literally looks like a filter.
Hey everyone and welcome back to a new video. I'm going to go ahead and just gently, I don't want this to be too wet, so I'm just going to spray it and try and grab. Hey guys and welcome back to my channel for a whole new video. This is about that one time my dentist almost killed me. If you want to hear about this story, then keep on watching. I was hanging out of my window saying, I'm happy. That was it. That was like, I mean, that's like a normal night for me. Hey everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Oh my god, that was Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin bitch, vitamin please. I went bullshit free for weeks. I snatched my physique and put the color back on my cheeks. I found peace. Are you ready? Drum roll. Hey everybody and welcome back to my channel. Happy Halloween. Hey everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. I'm going to be telling you about that one time my homophobic high school bully turned out to be gay. He's gay. He's gay. He's gay. Turns out he's gay. He's gay. He's gay. I've never seen it coming, but he's gay. This is far too bright. I look like I died. I'm gonna sneeze. Bonk. And the needle. Oh god. It hurts so much. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.